Welcome back, friends. The craters within the India alliance are widening with each passing day. In the latest development, West Bengal Congress chief Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, who is also effectively leader of opposition of the Congress party in Lok Sabha, has hit out at Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee over seat sharing in Bengal for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Reacting to reports that the TMC had offered 2 seats to the Congress in Bengal, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary slammed Mamata Banerjee and said he won't go begging for seats. He has resources to fight on more. Here are the developments, and then I come back to debate.
In the run-up to the Lok Sabha polls, the INDI alliance hinted at a possible seat-sharing arrangement. According to sources, Congress will contest 290 seats, but the grand old party is locked in a tussle with its allies in Maharashtra, Punjab and West Bengal. In Punjab, ruling out an alliance, Chief Minister Man left no stones unturned to take pot shots at the Congress.
पंजाब ते दिल्ली च मां अपने बच्चे नूं दुनिया दी सब तो छोटी कहानी सुना सकदी है, एक थी कांग्रेस.
In West Bengal, the buzz over seat sharing has hit the crescendo when Chief Minister Mamata said that her party will take on the BJP's juggernaut by itself.
আজকে এত দর্ব এত অহংকার কিসের জন্য? ইন্ডিয়া জোট সারা ভারতবর্ষে থাকবে আর বাংলায় তৃণমূল কংগ্রেস লড়াই করবে। মনে রাখবেন, বাংলায় তৃণমূল কংগ্রেসই বিজেপিকে শিক্ষা দিতে পারে, সারা ভারতবর্ষকে পথ দেখাতে পারে, অন্য কোনো পার্টি নয়।
In a significant development today, Congress today stated that the TMC needs them and not the other way around.
उनसे कौन भीख मांगने गया पता नहीं, हम लोग तो भीख मांगने नहीं गए. ये ममता बनर्जी खुद कह रहे हैं कि हम गठबंधन करके चुनाव लड़ेंगे. ये 2 सीट हमारे पास है, उनकी दया की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. हमें आप अपने दम पर लड़ सकते, चल सकते, कुछ भी कर सकते.
Not only seat sharing issue, but there is no consensus among the INDI allies over who will be the convener. Mamata Banerjee, who earlier pitched Kharge as the PM face of the INDI alliance, has been snubbed by the Congress, who are reportedly pitching for Nitish. Meanwhile, the BJP took the opportunity to take on the opposition alliance. Listen in.
ये जो भी सो कॉल्ड गठबंधन है वो एक डायरेक्शनलेस है, पूरी तरह से दिशाहीन है. चौतरफा महत्वाकांक्षी विरोधाभास दिखाई पड़ता है और उस महत्वाकांक्षी विरोधाभास के चक्रव्यूह में ये खुद फंस रहे हैं. इनको ये बात अच्छी तरह मालूम है, चाहे ये अकेले लड़े और चाहे सब पूरे के पूरा कुनबा मिल के लड़े, 24 के चुनावी चौपाल पे चारों खाने चित होने वाले हैं.
Bureau Report, Republic TV.
All right, friends, that's the kind of dogfight that's really happening between alliance partners in the opposition space. The Congress party really miffed with Trinamool, but the problem with the Congress, or the problem that Congress is facing, is that how many allies can it be miffed with and yet manage to get a decent seat sharing adjustment, like it is happening in the case of Bengal with Trinamool, so in the case of Punjab with Aam Aadmi Party and Delhi, and so in the case of Uttar Pradesh with Samajwadi Party. None of these regional outfits and smaller parties want Congress any number of seats insofar as their areas of strength go. So obviously, Trinamool at least 5 times in the last fortnight has said that not beyond the 2 sitting MPs Congress is going to get insofar as Bengal is concerned. And amidst all this dogfight, so to say, on seat sharing from Bengal to Maharashtra to Punjab to Uttar Pradesh, the Congress party is struggling to even get a virtual meeting of the INDI alliance going. In fact, there was a meeting planned tonight and it had to be called off. I'm told we are joined in by Charu Pragya and Ashutosh Mishra. And Charu Pragya, of course, spokesperson of the BJP. She's joining us live from Delhi. And I also can see Ashutosh Mishra, senior journalist, joins us via Skype, but going to give us the view of the opposition. In a bit, I'm also going to have Seema Malik, spokesperson of the NCP. And remember, NCP of the Sharad Pawar faction is in the news for all the wrong reasons. Today we'll try to understand what's really come out of it. We are also going to be joined in by Rajiv Rai, spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, and try to get an understanding of what's really happening between the opposition allies, the Congress and the Samajwadi Party in Uttar Pradesh. But let me begin with Ashutosh Mishra first. Ashutosh, you would have seen the package, you would have seen the kind of catfight that's really happening between the Congress and Trinamool in Bengal, or Trinamool and Congress and Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab. Are we going to really see any modicum of understanding getting reached anytime soon between these opposition parties?
Abhishek, you have to realize that the very formation of India bloc is the proof of realization amongst the opposition parties that BJP gains from the division of votes. And whether it be Arvind Kejriwal or Mamata Banerjee, when they proposed the name of Kharge, they have tacitly accepted that Congress will be the main player. It is the only national party, that's the acceptance among all the regional parties which are tying up with Congress. The nitty-gritty will take time because, these are regional setups who have to take care of their bailiwick, and there will have to be give and take. There may be people who feel, the very fear, this rumor of dissension in India bloc is sort of being spread due to realization that they pose a very strong threat to the NDA, and that is what is happening. And if you see whether they have just started off, they have just Congress today is having various meetings for its manifesto and all. So we will have to they will have to have a common minimum program also. So trying to at the beginning itself say that this is going to fail is jumping the gun, because regional parties have realized that a BJP dominated Lok Sabha will leave no space for them in the center, and they will weaken them. BJP will weaken them in state elections also. On the other hand, Congress realizes that it needs the support of the regional parties, so to give it its voice a broader base and to have pose a strong challenge to BJP. This is a start, and we have to be positive. Wherever there are, this is a democratic setup where there will be various views, and unlike the NDA where the voice of only one person matters. So you will have here these views. How they arrive at the consensus is the interesting part, and I am sure that we will see these things happening.
Okay.
This sort of and ultimately they will all be together, because if you see what you were talking about Maan, Bhagwant Maan, and he immediately mellowed down after what Arvind Kejriwal has been saying. So this will keep happening. This will be there, and there will be various people trying to interpret what let's say. News is there, like Trinamool Congress giving only 2 seats. So these sort of things will keep happening, but I'm sure at the end we will see a united opposition fighting NDA. It will be NDA's 36 versus India's 28 or whatever number of parties there are.
Okay, Ashutosh Mishra. It sounds to me a very good theoretical understanding, that BJP-dominated Lok Sabha is not good, that only one person matters in the NDA, that this is a start, we need to be positive, and opposition together is going to prove a strong threat to the BJP. Let's try to understand from the BJP whether in the present circumstance, I wish you luck, and it's possible that at some stage the India alliance might get its act together, but does not seem to be the case today. Charu Pragya, you think that from now till the time that the election commission announces the dates and the model code of conduct kicks in and the campaign really goes all out on all the sides, you think at any stage the India alliance can pose a strong threat, as Ashutosh Mishra suggests?
I really appreciate the positivity with which Ashutosh ji thinks, but let's move to facts here. We are talking about 2024 elections. We're already in 2024. We're already in the year where a few months from now, elections will be just all around us, and by this time, these parties should have hit the ground running. Let's go state by state, shall we? In Himachal Pradesh, who is it that the Congress is going to do a Gathbandhan with? Nobody. In Rajasthan, who are they going with? Nobody. There is Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab, but they've already made it clear they're not interested in contesting together. Moving on to Uttar Pradesh, not just a Gathbandhan, a Mahagathbandhan existed for 2019 elections. We saw the result of that. BJP swept all the seats, barring barely a few. And then the same thing is followed in all the other states. In West Bengal, Congress and TMC can never see eye to eye. How will they come to a seat share consensus? In Maharashtra, they're already together for all practical purposes. So the fact is that there is no difference between the opposition today and the opposition of 2019. Of course, they are doing all these meetings, but this is a Birbal ki khichdi. We understand it's a Birbal ki khichdi. We are seeing it playing out. So every meeting they have the same agenda. Look at the consistency of the India Alliance. The agenda for every meeting is to discuss the seat share. And at the end of every meeting, they say, we had a great meeting. Now in the next meeting, we'll discuss the seat share. I really don't want to comment further than this, Abhishek, because it's their alliance, it's their parties, and they're welcome to prepare for 2024 elections the way they like. But from where I am watching from, as a citizen, as a political observer, this is a doomed alliance which was never stitched together in the first place. This is photo optics, and that is it.
Charu, is this really good? I mean, for the sake of democracy, I, for one, agree with Ashutosh Mishra that a Lok Sabha completely dominated by the BJP, where you are looking at the possibility of BJP getting something like 350 seats, 400 seats. You have given a target of 400 to yourself. What really happens to the opposition is space. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to help them win, but it doesn't look good.
Yes, it doesn't look good. Maybe they should work harder, but it is not the Bharatiya Janata Party's responsibility to make the opposition win any seats. Maybe they can pull up their socks and work better for the welfare of the people of this country, because the people decide. In the end, it is the people who decide who is the best person, the best party to lead them. And repeatedly, they have put their faith behind Prime Minister Modi. They're going to do the same in 2024 elections. I agree, a healthy opposition is important for a healthy democracy, but to make them healthy is not our responsibility.
Okay. I can see Ashutosh wanting to come back, but I'm told Rajiv Rai, the spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, has joined us. So let me get the opening comments from him before I go back to Ashutosh Mishra. Mr. Rajiv Rai, हम लोग डिस्कस कर रहे हैं कि कांग्रेस की जो दुविधा है, पंजाब में आम आदमी पार्टी से कैसे कोऑर्डिनेट करे, बंगाल में तृणमूल से कैसे करे, in Uttar Pradesh how they coordinate with Samajwadi Party, because we know Ajay Rai, for example, the UP president of the Congress party, has said that the Congress is going to contest on 80 seats. 80 सीटें उत्तर प्रदेश में सब में लड़ेंगे वो, तो फिर समाजवादी पार्टी से कोऑर्डिनेशन कैसे होगा?
So Samajwadi Party leadership is not discussing this tie-up with the state president. It is between the central leaders. It is between the national president of our Samajwadi Party and the central leader of Congress. And I don't think there is any kind of confusion there. Whatever the lower ranked leaders they speak, it has no meaning when the discussion is going on between the top leadership of both the parties.
Okay, but you think some understanding can be reached? Are you saying that you are actually, the past is forgotten of Madhya Pradesh, the insult is forgotten, and you are going to have an alliance with Congress in Uttar Pradesh?
Oh my God, you are so worried about insult in the Madhya Pradesh. Why don't you ask this question? Have they forgotten the dirty abuses flattered on them by Om Prakash Rajbhat, including the language, the spot which I cannot use on national TV? Will you pose the same question to them? I mean, the past is past. There was no language used as the Om Prakash Rajbhat has used mother and sister abuses to the central minister, to the prime minister, or asked to the BJP. But certainly every time you are so concerned about the insult to the Samajwadi Party and leadership that you keep posing that question. Past is past, we are very positive with open heart, we are clear in the mind and heart that we are going to have alliance with the Congress.
Okay, very good. Let me explain why I am concerned. We were just, before you joined, Mr. Rai, discussing that a completely BJP-dominated Lok Sabha is not good. That's why we are concerned. Because a lot depends on how the opposition really plays its cards. Each party plays its cards, coordinates with each other. Going into the election for a Lok Sabha which is not as completely dominated by the BJP as it is today. And it seems on the ground that the BJP is all set to improve its numbers, improve its tally, and hence improve its domination of the Lok Sabha. Charu Pragya, would you want to respond to the Om Prakash Rajbar comment that Rajiv Rai made before I go back to Ashutosh?
See, that this is the problem of the Samajwadi Party. They do not have any synchronization within the party only. How will they actually work in tandem with all these other parties that they want to form an alliance with? Because here, month after month, we have been on TV shows with spokespersons of the Samajwadi Party who are saying, हमारा कोई गठबंधन प्रदेश चुनाव के लिए नहीं है, गठबंधन हम 24 के लिए बनाएंगे. Yet just before going on the ground for the 5 state elections, Akhilesh ji comes on air and he says, मेरे साथ धोखा हो गया है. I am feeling betrayed because we were supposed to contest this together. So the fact is that if you are not even coordinated and in sync with each other within one party, how are you going to contest 24 elections? I really don't understand bringing in all these parties together.
May I revert in 10
Okay,
seconds?
Mr. Rajiv Rai, Ashutosh, I'm just coming to you for the broader canvas. But Mr. Rajiv Rai, since we are still discussing Uttar Pradesh, a very important state, almost 1/5 of Lok Sabha seats coming in from one state. Mr. Rajiv Rai, the fact of the matter is that the Congress does not exist in Uttar Pradesh in terms of cadre strength on the ground. The reason why, for example, even the Gandhi Sayan, the senior leader of the Congress party, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, had to go to Wayanad. So obviously, there is a problem. What does the Congress deliver to the Samajwadi Party in terms of alliance dynamics? Or actually, are you happy that Congress does not bring anything? So, okay, fine, maybe 4 or 5 seats, they can be given and obliged and keep the alliance.
See, number of seats I cannot spell out on your channel, but fine, it's our lookout. And again, that before I reply to your question, again that BJP spokesperson, he has not answered. मैं आपको सुना दूं क्या गालियां दे. आप महिला हैं इसलिए मैं चैनलों पर नहीं सुना सकता. महेंद्र पांडे कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर को मां बन के गालियां दिया.
नहीं, वो बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम सिर्फ अलायंस की बात कर रहे हैं.
नहीं, वो कोई बोल के निकल जाए, वो चुप रहने वाला राजीव राय नहीं है. जो बोलेगा वो जवाब पाएगा. इसलिए गाली सुनने वाली बात मत करिए कि किसने क्या बोला. Now let us come to the point. As far as Congress is concerned, whatever they have the strength, we are not going to have that, as you said, Ajay Rai what says and other things says. It is between both the leadership. The number of seats will be decided on the basis of the strength of each party, and that once within the next few days when it is finalized, will come out on the TV channel and will let you know.
Okay, fair enough. Ashutosh, final word to you. You see, we had Kunal Ghosh of the Trinamool today only say that Congress has zero baseline and that we are allying with the Congress not because it brings anything on the table, but because we want to keep the spirit of alliance alive. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary hit back by saying Mamata Banerjee is trying to please Prime Minister Modi. She will not do anything which displeases the BJP and the Prime Minister. We have had Raja Wading of the Congress party in Punjab saying that we are contesting on all 13 seats, 1-3. Like we had Ajay Rai earlier in the case of Uttar Pradesh wanting to contest all 80 seats. You see, the picture really does not look good as of today, to the extent where the Congress had to call off the virtual meeting of the INDI alliance it had sought tonight. So obviously, your enthusiasm or your positive sentiment does not seem to be getting reflected on the ground.
Abhishek, we have to realize that as on today, there are two schools of thoughts polarizing Indian politics. On one side are the secular democratic parties, and against it are the communally divisive forces which are trying to implement an electoral autocracy. And as Mr. Rai very rightly pointed out, it is actually the central leaders of these parties which matter more. Because there were reports that after the loss in the three states,
I think the most communally insensitive comment in the last 24 hours, Ashutosh Mishra, has come from the NCP of Sharad Pawar. You know, insensitive and communally polarizing, and unfortunately against the opposition. It does not help the opposition. So I don't see, for example, in the last 24 hours, no communal comment by Prime Minister Modi, no communal comment by Union Home Minister Amit Shah, no communal comment by Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, no communal comment by any other BJP leader I have seen their press conferences. The only self-inflicting wound in terms of a communal comment has come from an NCP leader.
So Abhishek, I haven't even named BJP and you have already declared it a communal force. So what I was saying was that what Mr. Rai rightly pointed out, that it is the central leadership matters, because Rahul Gandhi had asked all the three state leaders that why weren't the regional parties taken along, whether it be Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh or Chhattisgarh. So Rahul Gandhi and the central leadership understand that regional parties have to be taken along, and the regional parties understand that Congress will play the main lead. So they will find a common ground where there will be give and take.
Charu, quickly, 30 seconds. I have unfortunately run out of time. Only 30 seconds, Charu.
Yes, and this common ground will probably come in 2029 elections, or are you planning to shift that another 5 years? Because since the day we heard of this alliance coming together, that's all that I have heard. We will find common ground, we will contest together. And the train has not moved even one stop ahead. But I leave you to it. Like I said, it's not my job to make sure the opposition is coming together.
Fair enough. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Ek thi Congress. And as of today, it seems that the INDI alliance is going to remain a work in progress for a while, till the time that these issues between the Congress and the regional smaller parties get sorted. On that note, thank you so much, Charu, Pragya, Ashutosh Mishra and Mr. Rajiv Rai for joining us.